Namaste and good morning for one last time from Nepal. So after spending almost a month in Nepal, today is my last full day and I will actually spend it traveling from Bandipur back to Kathmandu before I catch my flight to my new destination tomorrow. And yeah, the last couple days have been really nice because I spent them in Bandipur, which is like a small little mountain village, and the vibe was just absolutely nice. There was kids playing in the streets, and yeah, so when you left the village and went like 5 minutes any direction, there was like cute little countryside and you could see the mountains, and it was a really nice vibe and I really enjoyed the time. But yeah, now it's time to head back, and I'm actually right now waiting for the bus to leave because my first step is going to be taking the bus from Bandipur to Dumre, which takes about half an hour, and the bus cost me 60 rupees. And there's also the option to take a taxi, but this would be like 600 rupees, and yeah, since it's like 10 times the amount, I'm waiting for the bus. And yeah, it was supposed to leave at 9:30, but when I got here they told me it's leaving at 10:15, so yeah, now I have like 45 minutes to wait before I finish like the first step, which is like the smallest step of the journey, and then I will have to take a minivan to Kathmandu, which probably is going to be like 5 hours. So yeah, a long journey starting with a 45-minute wait. But yeah, that's alright. I can take in a little bit more of the village vibe, and then it's time to go. And also really nice, the hotel owner gave me this red dot on my face, which is called a bindi. The bindi helps concentrate the energy in that area and gives you good mental strength and concentration. So yeah, I'm guessing I will need that for my journey back to Kathmandu because yeah, the streets are rough. But yeah, before that I got some time to relax, and then it's time to go. Finding a minivan, because to get to Kathmandu there's the option to take a tourist bus, which has like AC, and the regular bus, which is the cheaper option, or the minivan, which yeah, is the fastest and for the price the best option, because it's cheaper than the tourist bus, because you don't have to pay the full way between Pokhara and Kathmandu, as we're like already halfway. And yeah, so the minivan, it's cheaper and faster, so I'm going to try to find one.
Where are you going?
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu. Kathmandu?
Yeah.
At this is private car.
Yes, and they want to take the bus.
Okay, nice.
Minivan.
Nice.
Minivan. Minivan. No, I want to take the minivan.
Minibus.
Minibus, yeah.
Kathmandu.
Yeah.
Come on. Minibus Kathmandu?
Yes.
Yeah, come here, 600 on your one.
Okay.
At this one, the bus is okay. Have to go and know people. Hey, you like no boy? Yeah, have the 600, this one, police bus, okay?
Minibus.
Yeah, minibus.
Okay.
Have the AC, have to know outside. Okay? We're going to know people, they have to teach all the people here.
Kathmandu, yeah.
This one, minibus. Sit here, this one, the minibus. Hello, friend. This one. Hey, my friend, come here. This one, the police bus. Come here.
I don't want to take the bus. No,
Yeah. We're going to this one.
no.
Mini bus. This one. This one.
No, I don't want to take the bus. After another long back and forth with the guys at the bus station, I actually made it onto a minivan. Funny enough, the guys were trying to convince me that there was no minivan leaving to Kathmandu, while a minivan pulled up right next to us. After a quick chat with the driver, my bag was lifted on the roof and I secured my spot in the van. At this point, I was really happy that this was not my first time traveling in Nepal and I actually knew how things work. Minivans in between Pokhara and Kathmandu leave both cities every couple minutes early in the morning. As Dumre is located in between both of these cities, these minivans reach Dumre around noon. Knowing that, I just laughed at the guys who tried to get me on the bus and simply waited for one of the minivans to show up. And, as it turns out, I was correct. While the minivan passed through the bumpy roads, I simply enjoyed the last views of the Nepali mountains, and eventually we reached the busy streets of Kathmandu. Alright, so after 5 hours in the car, I actually reached Kathmandu, and you can hear it's noisy again. So we're officially at Kathmandu. So the drive was actually pretty nice. I love taking the minivan because it actually makes like the time Google Maps tells you. So I think Google Maps said 4 hours 40 and it took us 5 hours because we took a 20-minute break. So yeah, absolutely on time. That's really nice. And it actually also had AC, so also really nice. Yeah. And now I'm currently walking to the hostel because the minivan dropped me off at and from there it's like a 10-minute drive with a taxi or a half an hour walk. And yeah, since I spent all day in the car or a bus, I decided to get some stuff done and walk for half an hour with my backpack. So yeah, let's see if I regret it in a half an hour, but as for now, it's really nice. 20 minutes in and my bags are starting to get really heavy. So yeah, probably gonna regret that later when my back hurts like hell. But yeah, now it's only 10 more minutes to go. So yeah, too late to change strategies. And I'm just gonna go with it. Alright, so after a long journey of 7 hours, I finally made it to my hostel in Nepal. And yeah, now I'm gonna get changed and then it's time for my last meal in Nepal before leaving to my next destination. So yeah, I'm excited for the good food and then it's off to a new adventure.